I love this question. Your head's in the right space. I think healing is something that should be so personalized and that you should trust yourself along the process, but it is helpful to have some kind of like pointers. So I'll tell you what I did and what I think is important for people to do, and then trust yourself. You'll know what needs healing. You'll know like kind of what resonates with you as you're doing this. So biggest thing for me was I got a tarot reading with a shadow worker and divine love specialist, so twin flame specialist. And she tapped in firstly to my biggest shadows and the things that I needed to heal out before I could ever come into union. She actually did this for me and for my twin, so I would know what we were both working with. Since that moment, I have not stopped thinking about, I had 3 main things I needed to heal out. My biggest one was avoidance, which is funny because that's normally a masculine quality, but I also had it as well. We both like mirrored in that aspect, so I needed to heal out avoidance, tunnel vision, and sensationalism. I think about those 3 things every single day because you don't just heal them overnight, and you've been fighting these same things life after life after life after life. So they're hard to do, and they do kind of just re-pop up at times. And then after that, I did so much subconscious reprogramming. Like, we were talking every morning and every night and any moment in between that like made sense. I did this because I felt like some of the problems I was experiencing I couldn't even like understand on a conscious level. I felt like I needed to go deeper, which makes sense because a lot of the things we're dealing with come up when we're before the age of 7 and we've dealt with like the hardships of this world, and then our emotional armor is built, and that's before like our brain is fully formed. So I felt like I was trying to heal out things from my childhood from before I even like was aware of what was going on with the world and with myself. And then I also saw like these issues play out in the rest of my life, right? So it's not just when you're a kid, but you will know. Like, you will be aware of what your problems are most likely, but to have like someone else who tapped into my energy point them out was really helpful to me. My favorite subconscious reprogramming is by a coach. Her name is Marley Rose Harris, and she has an app where it's all in one place. It's called the Higher Self app. You do have to pay for it, but I think it's worth it. You can also just get on YouTube, tons of free stuff. Pick what resonates with you. Pick different ones based on the sort of healing that you need. Another really important thing that is very hard for twins to do on this journey is detachment. So if you can just learn about detachment and start trying to practice detachment until that's kind of like a habit for you, I think that's really helpful, because we all get a little like crazy in the head about our twin. So you will feel much freer after you're able to do that as well. Don't push it. It will happen whenever it's meant to, but I would strive for that. Cleaning up your diet, figuring out how to take care of yourself, just like your daily habits are actually really important for healing. I don't know if you can like heal internally unless like your outside world is like somewhat assembled. So make sure your space is clean, make sure your body is clean, make sure you're putting good foods into yourself, things like that. I think meditation is beautiful for healing. Also, things might come to you during meditation that will help you figure out what you need to heal. The other beautiful, beautiful thing about this journey is that before you come into contact with your twin, you will be tested with the thing that you're going to be tested with your twin, if that makes sense. So say someone is activating your anger, and then a week later your twin contacts you, you're about to deal with that same thing again. Your anger is going to be really activated, probably more so than it was like the week before. So I would try to pay attention to that, because that's going to show you as a mirror exactly what you need to be healing out. And then I like to look at like how I interact with my twin and how that like point of contact goes to see like how I'm doing on my healing. Like, okay, did I handle that well? Or did I react off of a trigger? Was I avoidant? Because that's a personal thing for me. Stuff like that I think is really beautiful for healing. And it's fun to like also use your twin to help you, because the whole point is like you're helping each other heal, and they're literally just a mirror of your own soul. So might as well like get some good out of those hard conversations with them. Lastly, it's really important to just be freaking gentle with yourself. I'm incredibly hard on myself. I'm a perfectionist in many ways, very self-critical. And so I had to learn self-compassion and self-love to like a very deep extent. And this journey is very long and not for the weak. So like you're not going to just figure these things out overnight. It's like as soon as you're awakened, that's like you were just reborn. So you're a baby. Give yourself some time to figure these things out. and just know that it will happen in divine timing exactly when it's supposed to, and that will kind of like ease your mind a little bit, I think. Or I hope that it does.